G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. Division 1 men and women, and a tribute this week
to the Chelsea Gulls.
Chelsea Gulls.
There's one right there.
There's a goal over there. Mate, there's gulls bloody everywhere. We're down here at Chelsea Beach. A very, very nice morning. The Serenity Tour is up and running for the first couple of months of the season, as we did last season.
Yep.
This is a pretty good start.
You can see why Peter Kaspers is such a relaxed bloke, because
and why he's so tan, it's hot out here.
Yeah, seeing this every day, what an amazing sight.
Well,
I'd actually rather go for a swim than talk to you guys.
Well, the good news is, about an hour ago before we started filming, this guy here signed up with the Chelsea Icebergers. He's been out in the budgie smugglers. He's gone for a dip this morning.
It was a great look.
Yes.
It's a very small look, but it was a great look.
He's
He's not very tall.
That's right.
You're not quite 6 foot.
Division 1 men. Hey, by the way, we just looking at our tips from last week.
There we go.
Over D1 men and women, I got 16 of 25. That was probably based on going for Warrandyte, by the way. You guys both got 17 of 25.
Ooh.
So it's pretty close.
I'll get it this year, I think.
No, you won't.
Division 1 men. We're going to start with Division 1 women, shall we? Division 1 women. Sorry to do that to
You
you.
literally
Shuffling.
flip the script.
Just
Change
shuffling.
it.
Just shuffling
Look
all of
after
our
yourself.
paperwork. Where are we? There we go. D1 women. Sunbury on the move. 68 went down to Geelong. 88. This was a really big result for me. I rate Geelong.
Oh, look what Anna Teague did coming back into the Supercats Division 1 Big V side. She had 33 points and 11 rebounds in her first game.
Big.
That's incredible at that level.
Yeah, it's very, very big. And Amy Wormold, who obviously used to play for Warrnambool, by the way.
Yep.
Amy Wormold. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 6 steals. Those two were the driving force beyond the
numbers.
Cats. I
Huge
like
numbers.
Geelong.
Yep, me too.
Really like them. Kayla Theodorou, 22 points for Sunbury. I think she's a classy pickup for the Jets.
On debut, not
Yep.
bad. Yep, they'll be happy with that.
She looked good in the tournament as well. Geelong last season underperformed. I don't think there's any chance of that happening this season.
None at all. I think they're going to be right thereabouts at the end of
I
the
reckon
year.
they'll be right up there, mate.
Do you rate them?
Yeah, I do. I rate them better than you guys.
Oh, no.
I rate them
How
maybe
can you
better.
rate them better than I've just absolutely pumped them up? I don't think you rated them on last week's show.
I don't think I rated them enough, but I don't think you did either. So, you know.
What more can I say other than I think Geelong will make the finals? I said
Geelong
that
could
last
win.
week.
Yeah, but you know what? There's going to be some good teams miss finals in Div 1.
It won't be Geelong.
You don't even know about women's basketball.
Well, I do though. Look at my tips. You know where I made up the ground? On Div 1 women.
Hawthorn 38.
Genius.
Hawthorn 38 went down to Camberwell 49. The Magic only had 18 points in the first 3 quarters of this game. They scored 20 in the last quarter.
That's not going to get the job done at Div 1.
Might be a common theme for them this year.
Oh, what are you saying about Hawthorn?
I don't think they have a go-to scorer. I think they don't have
think you're
someone when
right.
the shot clock winding down, they go, oh, we're stuck, we need to give the ball to insert play here, but they don't have one.
Well, tell us about some of the players they've got this season.
Well, without the Ross Harris
Oh, that's
sisters,
very cool. Just checking out, just testing him. No, very good.
Yeah.
50 turnovers in this game, by the way. Not one player in the whole game. Both teams in double digits, scoring or rebounds. Not one player.
Look, I think...
Not often you see that.
No, definitely not.
not at Div 1 women level anyway.
Big result for me. Mildura 70 defeated Whittlesea 66.
No, I agree
Wow.
with you. I think that...
That was up at the Orange County, wasn't it?
It was up at Orange
with,
County.
With Mildura, you know, you never know whether the import's going to be any good. You know, they've got Vanessa Power. You don't know what they've got around them with losing Hedricks. And we all have spoken about what a good side Whittlesea's going to be. So for them to get that win there, you know, after being down early, that's outstanding.
Crystal Whittington is good.
Yeah.
Mildura,
Yeah, that's right.
Mildura won this game with a 25-15 last quarter, by the way, so they did come over the top. Crystal Whittington 22 and 10, Vanessa Power 22 points, Jay Childs had 15 points for Whittlesea. Really good win up at Orange County
Well, I heard
first
the
up.
Pacers were actually up 16-2 or 16-4 in the first quarter. So, you know, it took Mildura a while to start, but when they did, and especially at home, look out.
Obviously I wasn't there, but I wouldn't be surprised if their crowd willed them back into this one.
Oh, no doubt. And look, we'll talk about Mildura men shortly, but what a great start up there. They will be rabid, the fans up at Mildura.
Usually are. It's good, great atmosphere.
Latrobe City 86 defeated Altona 47. Altona put up 84 to 76 shots. Altona had 8 more shots in this game, yet lost by 39.
Wow. Well, can't put it in the cup. Simple game, isn't it? You can't put it in the cup, you're going to lose by a lot.
Michelle Cozier, 23 and 19. Well, welcome into the league.
Yeah,
She's going to be very, very good, isn't
Yep.
she? Jamie Lee Pearce, 17 and 10. Danny Pearce, 19 points. Ashley Patterson had 15 points for Altona. I think it's going to be a tough season for the Gators. Not sure how much we can read into it.
Yeah, look, they've got a lot of girls that have come up from their strong Youth 2 side last year, but I think you're right. You know, they're probably going to get better as the season goes on. But
It's
I
gonna
think
be a long year.
The first month's going to be a bit of an adjustment because from Youth to Div 1, it's certainly a big jump.
Long year.
Last
Long
game,
year.
Craigie Burn.
Long year.
Long year. Craigie Burn,
Long-
about 356 days, is that right? 65?
Oh,
How many
it's
days in
so-
a year?
365.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Craigie Burn, 64, defeated Warrandyte 51. The
You
Venom.
couldn't hit the side of a barn.
The Venom shot at 22% didn't help. Both teams had the same number of shots. Tenille Can 16 points, Julia D'Annunzio 13 points, Nicole McMahon 10 and 14. Molly Burke had 13 points for Warrandyte, Rachel Wansborough 11 and 11.
None of 16 from the
Here's
three-point
something.
line.
Look,
You've done
obviously,
your, sta- you've done your stats.
obviously, you had an off-season review. You sort of reviewed at what you had last season. Did you indicate that shooting would be an issue following your 2012 campaign? Did you highlight that?
Yes,
Did you do anything about it?
yes.
Worked well.
Ladder after round one.
Atrocious, absolutely atrocious.
Oh, we're hoping to fix it up in the near future.
Did you get on court and just launch some threes?
Latrobe City, Geelong, Camberwell, Craigieburn, Mildura, Whittlesea, Warrandyte, Hawthorn, Sunbury, Altona. Who's the big winner out of round one?
Geelong.
Geelong.
Oh, I reckon Mildura might be right up there with them, just quietly.
It's too early.
A
It's too
lot
hard.
was spoken about, or has been. Don't write Whittlesea off, by the way. In fact, you wrote Warrnambool off at this time last season. Can you
Who
do
you
that?
up for?
Can you do
Yeah,
that
who you
for
doing?
Warrandyte right
Yeah.
now?
No, do it for someone else. Do it for someone else.
Who was the big loser in round one?
Warrandyte.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Okay, fair enough. No worries. Round two. Here we go. Saturday, Whittlesea, Camberwell.
Whittlesea by a lot.
36.
36 points.
No, 15 I thought, but 36, that's...
Listen to you two.
Okay, 25.
I think
Well, what do you
Whittlesea.
reckon?
I think Whittlesea in that game. Sunday's games: Hawthorn, Sunbury.
The Jets.
I reckon the Jets too.
Yes.
Geelong, Latrobe City.
Oh, what a
Good
cracker.
game. Good game. Go on, give us a
I
tip.
reckon Latrobe City are going to beat them.
Yeah, I really rate both of these teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Energy for me.
So you two, we've just pumped Geelong up, and you two have just written them off in round two.
No, you can pump Geelong.
You've written them off.
Rubbish.
I'm going Geelong. I'm
Talk
sticking
some
with
trash.
the Cats. No, I'm
It's
sticking
actually
with the Cats.
Super Cats, so get your team
Super
name right.
Cats. I'm
That's
sticking
right.
with the Super Cats. You two have just pumped their tyres up and stuck bloody screwdrivers in them within 3 minutes.
You know what? Latrobe City's a very good team. So
They
it's
are a
not
good
bagging
team.
Geelong, it's just saying Latrobe City I think might get up.
That's a big trip, Latrobe City to Geelong. They're going to have to leave on Thursday night for that one. Altona, Craigieburn the other game. Craigieburn for me.
Yeah, Craigie Burn.
Yep.
Just yep.
Yep.
Would you give Altona?
What do you want me to say?
Would
Do
you
you
give
want me to say
Altona
Craigieburn
any
just
chance
like you
or
did?
what?
No.
None at all.
None.
Division
Sorry.
Division 1 men.
Bloody hell.
Southern Peninsula. Let's talk about Chelsea because that's where we are for the Serenity Tour.
And as the goals fly over, see?
That's an omen, isn't it?
Perfect timing.
D1 men, Southern Pen 60 went down to Chelsea 63. The big story out of this, no imports played in this game.
Even though there's a couple there.
Oh, both missing.
Yeah.
Butter Johnson for Chelsea,
Manny Hendricks.
for Southern Pen.
Well,
Manny Hendricks must have been out shooting Series 7 of Aussie Adventures or something. Riding some kangaroos. Chelsea got up and got the win though by 3. Matt Van Dijkhuizen,
What a name.
17 points.
What a game.
Well, he was born with it. Ryan Tyndall, 12 and 11. As we said, no Manny Hendricks. Darren Best, 18 points for Chelsea. The tank.
The tank.
Vlad Tankov, 14 and 9.
And you know, of that 14 points, he shot 3 of 4 from beyond the arc.
I heard he should have got some more court time.
that's it. Oh, really?
I don't know, I'm just making that
Well,
up.
just mark
You know what? Beth and I went down and saw actually Chelsea play against the Frankston Seablemen in a practice game, and Vlad did really well there. He's in pretty good shape.
Same.
So
Look, you know, we muck around with Vlad a bit and stuff, but the guy can play.
Yeah, he's-
He's 14 and
We
9.
know he can play.
Well, I think
We've
I
never
don't
said
know.
he can't
for a
play.
big guy to go 3 of 4 from long range, that's pretty good.
Stretch 4.
Mate, I reckon he's a bloody superstar. Anyway, Chelsea got the win 63 to 60. McKinnon 78, smashed the crap out of Warrandyte 58. McKinnon started with a 31-9 first quarter. Mate, you guys absolutely dominated this game.
Yeah, credit to the starters. They came in focused and ready to go. We shot the lights out. we clamped down on Warrandyte and they weren't able to get anything really easy. And that suggests a 31-9 first quarter.
I can get away with saying this. Warrandyte were bloody terrible in that game.
Well, I was at the game and I was surprised. I thought it would be a pretty close one either way, and it was just the game was over.
Does anyone want to support me with what I'm saying?
What?
They were very, very ordinary.
Absolutely, I'll support that 100% because you know the players they've got and they can look. They're a lot better on Sunday, which we'll get into, but it wasn't their best game for sure.
And it was a really good game from us too.
Absolutely.
Credit I think's got to go to Zane Allen. I think he did a really good job, dictating the pace of the game, getting the ball up the court quickly. He's a good, strong player for McKinnon.
Oh, I think we all expected a lot better from the Venom in that game.
No Johnny Lee.
No Johnny Lee, he'll make a difference. There's no doubt about
Listen
that.
to
But
these two trying to downplay each other's team, so they can put pressure on each other later on in the season. They're so bloody transparent and see-through.
We had no Jared O'Shannessy, so we
guys
missed a shooter.
William Harrison scored 25
That's
points.
Kale.
Well, his name's William.
I don't know why it says William.
Before we started filming, I said to Cal, I thought Will Harrison's name was Kale. What's going on there? He's changed his name.
I
His
don't
twin
know.
brother.
Yeah, could be.
Seriously?
Well, I don't know.
Everyone at training for the last 3 months been calling him Kale.
right.
We get to the stat sheet,
It's William.
and his name's not even Kale.
Billy.
Billy.
Man, the alias.
Bill.
25 and 12. Billy Harrison, 25 and 12. Marcus Timmins, 11
That's
and
going to stick,
14.
isn't it?
Zane Allen, 15 points. James Hicks, 14 and 9 for the Venom. Brenton Charles, 10 points. As we said, no Johnny Lee. He comes back
No
in this
Jared
week.
O'Shannessy.
No Jared O'Shannessy. Listen, we talk it down. I'm with you. He's talking it
I
down.
said it as often as you did.
I said Warrandyte was crap.
You were.
Yeah, but you're just saying that to fire them up. He's just saying his team had players missing so they get better. You're both.
I'm sick of both clubs, to tell you the
Yeah,
truth.
me too.
All we do is talk about
All we do
McKinnon
is
and
talk about
Warrandyte.
them all the
Yeah.
time. Sunbury 66 went down to Geelong 70. The Jets with 25 turnovers. Dion Smith, 16 points. Chris Brown.
Former
Seahawk.
Seahawk.
Yep.
He's going to go Mermaid.
Chris Brown. Brownie 13 and 11. Well done him. Gav Mitchell 17 points. Corey Collier, the farmer,
Yeah.
14 and 9.
Oh, look, his game translates, doesn't it, to Division 1. He's going to put up those numbers every week. And he's going to have to, because, he's going to be a big guy in the middle for Sunbury. Shame they put this one down, but, Geelong are just going to do this every week, unassuming, and they'll probably be in the grand
No one
final
to
and
talk
win it
about
this
it, and they'll be
year.
right there again. They're a very good team.
Speaking of good teams, and I reckon you two guys have totally undervalued this team.
Hey,
Hawthorn 80 defeated Camberwell 65. Both teams did shoot poorly from the foul line.
undervalued them. I reckon they're awesome.
Just before you go on there, when Overtime magazine comes out, actually read the Division 1 men's preview. I tip Hawthorn to win the title. So that's not overvalued.
No,
I wouldn't put it past him either.
No, that's good. I like that. Daniel McLennan 16 and 12. Jeremiah Jurek scored 18
JJ.
points.
Jage,
Zach Natoli 14 points. I like Hawthorn.
Yeah, me too.
they're deep, they're
athletic.
focused, they get along really well, they're a tight bunch, and look, I think they're one of the teams to beat.
Anyone looking for the
Chemistry's a big
terminology of team basketball,
Absolutely. The chemistry's really
it's
strong.
Hawthorn magic.
thing. Yep.
You know what? They were good last year as well, and I think they've just got that a little bit deeper again this season with some of their good youth guys coming up. They're going to have a really strong season.
They're big, they're fast, they're deep, they've got a go-to scorer when they need it, and they're defensively, they're incredible. So they've got everything you
Mind
need.
you, in the preview show, none of us tipped them to make finals, but
How
I
about-
changed after the tournament, and now
Yeah.
I'm calling the title. So
There was one big story to come out of this game, a massive story. First of all, Damon Lowry 21 points, Ash Bry 15 points for Campbell. The big story to come out of this game, Damon Lowry and Ash Bry both played 40 minutes each. Oh, I think they're going to go.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
I think I
Every
understand that, but I think that those two players are going to play the most minutes out of any player in D1 men this
Look,
season.
it's a bit of a worry. They suited up, I think, 8 players, and I think a couple of those guys also played for their youth men on the weekend. So, I think
It's a strange looking seagull down there. It's got 4 legs, but it's a strange looking seagull.
I think I've lost it.
No, keep going. You're all right. Mildura 60. What are you going to say about? Who are you going to? You were talking about.
Camberwell.
You're talking about Camberwell.
They need to find some more players.
They do. They do. I think we'd all agree with
What a
that.
beautiful dog.
It is a nice dog. Mildura 64 defeated Whittlesea 54. Again, both teams shot poorly from the foul line. 23 of 45 collectively.
Yeah, not great.
These are the 2 teams that I expect to be top 2 of their conference. So it was a
Yeah,
nice
it's
little
hot, man.
preview right in round 1.
Kelvin Henry 27 and 16. We expect big things from him this season.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt he's sorry, don't mind me. He obviously had a great season last year in Seawolves, an all-star. He's going to be putting up those numbers every single week.
T-Bell, Terrell Bell, 12 points in that game. Jabril Banks,
Nice debut.
22 and 8 for Whittlesea.
And he's only been there a week. He's going to get better. They've still got Petrides. You know, these two teams, I think.
Petridis didn't play this game. Did he not play, or did he play? He did play.
I thought he did.
He did play. Okay. Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, but I think these two teams are going to chase each other for that top two spot in that conference all season.
Good start for Mildura.
Yep. I think they're going to look. This surprised me. This result. I know it was in Mildura, but you know, with the kids that they're running this year, I thought it might take them a little bit of time to get used to the level, but they're fine.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Can we get everyone from Mildura to write into the Big V on the Facebook page, leave some messages, all that sort of stuff? Seriously, if we can do this show from Chelsea on the Serenity Tour,
Yeah.
we should be doing it from bloody Mildura. I want to get up to Orange County and do the show from Mildura. Can we get that done?
Yeah,
can.
great. I'll have Sam Smythe on the phone within 10 minutes of watching this.
Everyone in
You can
Mildura,
have a little computer of me with Skype on it.
listen, I'm prepared to come up to Mildura and do the show. I think we should do it from Mildura. I think we're letting them down.
Yeah,
I think we should get up to Orange County. Everyone in Mildura, write in. We want to get up on the border and get that done.
And donate money so we can get a plane up there because I don't want to have to pay.
Raylene Witten's just fallen over in the sand. She just buried herself.
I don't think it's in the budget.
Latrobe City 84 defeated Blackburn 79. Energy with a 29-17 last quarter. Stormed home.
Yep. Stormed home, and a really big return game for Jordan Canavan.
27
to Latrobe City, and I think you'll probably see that a lot this season.
Jared Moss 18 points
the
in this
boss.
game. Moss the boss. Gavin Bell 17 and 12. Luke Solomon 16 points, 15 darts in that game. Brendan Trella 16 points.
Yep.
Luke would know what I meant by that.
What about Gavin Bell?
Yeah, Gav Bell 17 and 12.
points, 12 boards for the veteran. That's a huge game.
Not bad.
Ex-Cougar.
Yeah, how come you got rid of him? What's the go there?
I don't know.
Nah, you do know. Why'd you get rid of Gav
We
Bell?
didn't get rid of him.
Well, what's he doing over at Blackburn? He's a stalwart down
He
at
was
the
there
Cougars,
last
isn't he?
season. It's
Wait.
not news.
Well, when did he go to Blackburn? When did that happen?
Mid last year, about round 6.
Well, what happened?
Oh, we parted ways. It's the diplomatic answer.
Craigieburn 94 defeated Warrnambool 63. Now, the big story here, Eric Miraflores, he walked in off the street to Craigieburn last season,
What a beast.
went back onto the street, walked into Hume City. Hume City walked back through the doors at Craigieburn during the week. What happened?
And he bobs up with 36 points.
Not
Wow.
only 36 points, at 75%. He
crazy.
smashed the Seahawks.
He certainly did. And what did you say about him pre-season tournament?
What did I say
He's
about
about this big.
He's a great guy, by the way. I spent some
He's
time
nice.
talking to him at the pre-season tournament. I actually got to chat with him before the game last Saturday.
His last game was his last game.
Last game for the Broncos.
No. I got to speak to him
the
before his
Eagles
game for Craigieburn.
Okay.
I walked in and said, mate, what the bloody hell are you doing here? he crossed back over, days leading into the season?
And you know what? For me, it's
Thank
actually a
God
really
for
good story
Craigieburn.
because with Craigieburn going up to Division 1, it's, obviously they've done really well in their first game, but they're going to come up against some really good sides. So I think he's just going to give those guys that sort of leadership and that extra bit of scoring punch that they need to be competitive at the Div 1 level.
Tim Gainey doing his notes heading into round 1. Okay, boys, all right. Listen, we can probably get on top of their guards because they haven't got Miraflores. He would have walked in there Saturday night like me and said, "Hang on, what are you doing
on? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to monitor the website and see all the breaking news if you want to do a scouting report. I reckon.
Well, when was the breaking news about Miraflores last
I
week?
reckon it was said. Maybe we just knew
Nah,
it.
you kept that under your hat. Miraflores 36 points.
He's got to give me a call then.
Very, very good. The man off the street had a great game. Tim Gainey 24 points. I saw the Seahawks walk onto the court to warm up for this game.
Combined age of 11.
Well, I've got to tell you, half of them were still doing their homework.
Yeah.
They are so young.
Yeah, look, I think it's a lot of the young guys coming up from their CBL team. They realise they're at a rebuilding phase and they're trying to bring up the next lot of young kids through the Warrnambool area. So,
Mate, they paid child entry door fees to get in. They were really, really
on.
young.
You know what?
Well, it's a big change.
What else you want us to say?
It's a big change for the Seahawks.
Look, it is, and their importer was quietish on his first game
he's
out.
okay.
But he'll be fine. I think he's going to be really important. for them.
they've got to do this. The criticism of Horsham was that they didn't keep bringing the kids up,
Yep,
and then all of a
you're
sudden, some of the
No, I
guys
agree
walk
with you.
away and they
Yeah, I
don't have
agree.
a team. So I think Warrnambool have made the right decision, even if it's short term.
Going to be a tough season, but they are very young. Altona 63 went down to Melbourne Uni 80. Melbourne Uni 49 to 27 rebounds.
They're tough. Yep.
Just a lazy 55 fouls called in this game, by the way.
It was like a rave. There were so many whistles.
What? What's that about? What do you call it? A what?
A rave.
What's a rave?
It's
A rave.
when you start talking about Warrandyte.
Start rave dancing.
What's a rave?
Go on.
I can't
No, come on,
rave.
throw your arms around.
I don't know how to rave.
What's a rave?
A rave is when you start talking about Warrandyte.
Jack Railton Woodcock, 15
You
points.
rave about
For Melbourne
Warrandyte.
Uni. Sean Fallon, 20 points for Altona. Melbourne Uni get the points.
I like
Melbourne
Jack
Uni are gonna be good
Railton
this year.
Woodcock.
Yeah, Melbourne Uni are going to be the goods this year. They'll make the finals on that side of the draw, I reckon.
Chelsea 79 defeated Sunbury 70. The goals finished with a 20-8 last quarter. Darren Best 32 points.
Double
Michael
fists.
James 14 and 10. Corey Collier 19 and 8 for Sunbury.
Yep, good win for Chelsea.
2 wins from the weekend.
They're going to get better and better without Butter
their
as well.
import.
Yep.
Warrandyte 82 defeated Latrobe City 75. Jared Leonard 26 points. Brenton Charles 13 points. Calvin Rees 26 points. Jared Moss 14 points. Let's move on, shall we?
I think
It was a
that's-
great
oh, that's
win.
probably-
You bounce back win
that-
for the Venom. It
you know,
is.
you're seeing Jezza get 26. That's probably more what you expect from Warrandyte this
It
season.
is.
And that was good that they had the ability to bounce back. That's good.
Are we
W.
done?
Yep.
Finished?
Tips?
Let's look at the ladders, shall we? Terrell ladder, Craigieburn, Melbourne Uni, Mildura, Geelong, Sunbury, Whittlesea, Altona, Warrnambool, Watson ladder, Chelsea, McKinnon, Hawthorn, Latrobe City, Warrandyte, Southern Penn, Blackburn, Camberwell.
Alrighty, whatever. Round one.
Round 2. Saturday games, Craigieburn, Altona.
Yeah, the burn.
What about you?
Sea burn.
Nah, Craigieburn for me. Southern Penn, Camberwell.
Southern Penn.
Yep,
Sharks for me. Will Manny be back this week? Hendricks? This
Hope so.
that'd be good.
Warrnambool, McKinnon.
McKinnon comfortably.
Yep.
McKinnon as well. Whittlesea, Melbourne Uni.
This is a good game.
Whittlesea.
Yeah,
We'll go at home. Yeah.
Whittlesea to get that. Warrandyte, Sunbury.
The Venom.
The Venom.
No, I'm not even talking about him.
No, you have to tip. You have to tip because we're doing the
Yeah,
tips
that's
now.
right.
Nah, you pissed me off. I'm not even talking about him.
No, are you picking him or not?
I'm going for the home
Coach, wanna
team.
get your
I'm not,
violin
nah,
out?
I'm not even saying their
Get
name.
your
I'm going for the
violin
home team. Sunday games, Blackburn, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yep.
Chelsea for me. Camberwell, Latrobe City.
Latrobe City.
Latrobe City for me. Canavan up against his former team from last
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Hawthorn, Melbourne Uni.
The helicopter.
Hawthorn for me as well.
Hawthorn.
Melbourne Uni, tough weekend. We'll
Yep.
see Hawthorn.
Cool.
There it is, T1 show done and
a
dusted.
big one.
It's the McKinnon
Thanks for sticking
basketball show.
around.
We'll see you next
It's the
week.
Warrandyte show.